just a good old boy, never meaning no harm. Beats all you never saw, been in trouble with.
Hello everyone, Stephen,
Wes, Frankie
from CigarNews.com, and this evening we're going to be doing a review on the Crowned Heads 4 Kicks Corona Gorda. This is a 5 5/8 by 46 ring gauge stick. Wes?
this is a Habano Ecuadorian wrapper with a Nicaraguan binder and filler. This cigar is put together by John Huber and some former members of actually CAO. They came together and started Crowned Head 4 Kicks. And this cigar is made under the watchful eye of E. P. Carrillo.
I'll tell you what's interesting about this cigar. What Frankie had mentioned just a minute ago is one of the main aromas that you're getting off of this cigar. What did it remind you of, Frankie?
Yeah, I mean, the foot naturally reminded me of a Cuban.
And we were kind of talking about it. It just kind of has that smooth, clean tobacco, kind of almost a little sweet tobacco aroma coming out of the end. Not a whole lot of spice, not a whole lot of pepper. Nice little hay and wood kind of coming off of the stick itself. Very beautiful construction. I have one little vein that happens to be going through here, but other than that, it just looks gorgeous to me.
Yeah, it's a good looking stick. There's no rough spots, no too smooth of spots kind of thing. Construction looks amazing. The texture of this wrapper even feels good in the hands kind of thing. It's just an excellent feel. Good looking cigar.
Feels kind of felty. Would be the best way to describe it.
Yeah, I'm getting that as well. If you guys are ready, we can go ahead and light them up. I'm using the Zycar Double Torch. What do you got, Wes?
Tonight I'm using the Zycar. It's a high altitude. Kind of looks like a survival lighter, if you will, but I believe it's built for the elements. Single torch, and it's called the high altitude. The ignition system's a little bit different, which allows it to burn, I'm assuming, with less oxygen.
And for me, I'm using one of my favorite lighters I've ever used. This is the Zycar Axia. It is also a double flame lighter. Very reliable. I've had no issues whatsoever with this lighter. It's nice and sturdy in the hand. I really enjoy this. Highly recommend this Zycar product. I'm sure Wes probably recommends his and Frankie's too. Zycar is a great company, makes some great products. So one of the things that is real interesting that I almost immediately got off of lighting the cigar in the first draw, really to me was kind of a meaty flavor, a real chewy, meaty flavor that came through. I didn't get any spice really. It's a very good start.
It's not too heavy either. It's just I got what you're saying. It's just kind of a very smooth, but I'm getting some of that meaty flavors, like you said. It's good.
It's kind of a almost like a little bit sweet, kind of a sweet, meaty, real just thickness to it.
In trouble with the law since the day they was born.
One thing I'll say, I mentioned earlier about the burn kind of going a little bit crooked. It seemed to, again, it's pretty much straightened itself out. Not quite, just perfect razor sharp, but nothing that would require a touch up at all. So let's just get further into this Crowned Heads 4 Kicks Corona Gorda. Let's get through the second, third, and we'll let you know how it goes.
You want to give a shout out real quick to the guys?
Oh yeah, Lewis, my man at Habana Port down in Louisiana.
Thank you, Lewis.
You're the man, dude. He sent us a nice sampler of all the different sizes tonight. We went with a little bit of a smaller ring gauge, just hoping to get more of the flavor out of the wrapper. But he hooked us up with a great sampler. We really appreciate him, and he hooked us up with some sweet 4 Kicks hats that they were running a promotion on, and just having a good time, wearing the swag, smoking the cigars, and really loving it.
So thank you, Lewis. We really do appreciate it. We're also looking forward to trying the other sizes in this 4 Kicks line. So.
Never meaning no harm. Beats all you never saw, been in trouble with the law.
Okay, everyone, we're back here again with the getting towards the end of the second third on the Crowned Heads 4 Kicks Corona Gorda. This is a 5 5/8 by 46-inch stick. And flavor profile to me, getting a little bit of change in there, probably a little bit of that leather coming through, still getting some more of that meaty, a little bit of spice coming in. Still, very Cuban-esque type cigar, very enjoyable smoke. Really enjoying this, so thank you very much, Crowned Heads. We really appreciate this. So, Wes?
The flavor of the cigar for me, the sweetness has faded out. The meatiness has actually kind of faded to the back. It's still there, but I'm getting kind of a leathery richness to it. And there's also just a little bit of spice in the back also. It's kind of chilled out. It's not, quite as, in your face, and it's stayed pretty consistent almost for the whole second third. Has been pretty consistent and hasn't changed much. It's just kind of faded out, chilled out, and it's become a very just full flavor without all the dynamic approach to it. As you heat up through that second third, it also kind of warms up that final third of the cigar. It kind of loosens everything up, and
I'm feeling that right now as you say that.
yeah, you kind of squeeze on a little bit now that I'm pretty much through the second third so far, and that final third's nice and soft. The draw's really loosened up. It seems like more smoke output I'm getting with each puff, and like Stephen was saying, it allows that flavor to just kind of linger in your mouth longer. And it's just more consistent, I guess you would say.
Man, this thing, interesting enough, is not hot. Do you get any hot smoke coming through?
I wouldn't say hot, I'd say warm for sure, but...
I mean, nothing like, usually when you get down here, you start to get to the point where you're thinking,
yeah,
I might end it here pretty soon, but...
I don't think I'll nub it.
But you still got a ways to go?
Well, I definitely think, I mean, as you can see, I've got, a little ways to go. But, I mean, I'm thinking I'll probably get down to at least right there before I decide that it's no longer enjoyable. How's the flavor?
Yeah.
Changing still? Staying consistent?
Pretty consistent.
I haven't had, other than a little pop of pepper that came out of nowhere, I haven't had any changes. Just kind of a leathery, the sweetness isn't really there. The spice has actually kind of faded out a little bit too.
Tell you what, we need to stop praising this thing so much. They might go up in price. I don't want them to go up. I like the $6 range.
Yeah.
That's better.
It's a terrible cigar.
Yeah. I would pay $3 for these, but nothing more.
This thing sucks.
Crowned Heads, keep up the bad work. Again, everyone, we are finishing up the final third, or getting close to the final third, of this Crowned Heads 4 Kicks Corona Gorda 5 5/8 by 46. Been a very enjoyable stick. Not much has really changed for me. It's been very consistent. I did start to pick up a little bit more of some leather as I got down here. But other than that, it's been nice and smooth, very Cuban-esque all the way through. I'm down this far into the cigar. It's still not hot on me. I've still got probably another 15 minutes left to go. I'll definitely be nubbing this while we finish up this review and while we work on some other things for cigarnews.com. But been very enjoyable. Thank you very much. Lewis from Havana Port. We really appreciate these sticks. Thanks for hooking us up on these. And also thank you very much, Crowned Heads, for this beautiful cigar. Enjoyed it quite a bit. Highly recommend that you all pick some of these up. Order them through Lewis down there at Havana Port, and I think he'll get you taken care of, and you'll really enjoy these.
If you need some contact information for Lewis, it's his Twitter handle is @HavanaPort. Just shoot him a direct message and find out how you can get a hold of him to order some of these great sticks.
Guys, you can find us at Your Cigar News on Twitter and Your Cigar News on Facebook. Also, our site will launch, cigarnews.com, August the 3rd.
Frankie will be at the IPCPR show.
I won't.
Me neither. I'll be in Alaska, and Stephen will be working.
Have fun with that. We'll all be kind of working.
We're a little jealous of Frankie, if you can't tell.
I will be doing videos with, you know, mountains and glaciers and maybe a moose. If I find a moose, I'm going to try to do a video with a moose in the background.
You got to call it a moosin.
A moosin'!
It's a flock of moosin.
Hell's a moosin'. Is that what you
It's
call
the plural of
multiple
moose.
meat? Is it really?
No, you know how...
Is it really? Call it a
This
meese.
thing is a
It's a
moosin'?
meese. It's a moosin'. No, if you see... if
Brian Regan.
Brian Regan, the comedian.
I don't know who that is.
We'll introduce you.
He says
Mine's
moosin'?
just about to go out here. Great cigar.
He just makes everything plural with an N on the end of it?
Yeah, when he's in elementary school, he was trying to figure out how to... his teacher was asking him, Brian, what's the plural of moose? Moosin'!
What's the plural of goose? Goosin! A goose was a... He just keeps going. He mixes them all together.
What's
My-
deer? Deerin?
Deering.
I don't know. I didn't get that far. I don't think.
I don't think he did either. My cigar, getting right down to the end. As you can
See
see,
that Meissen?
Moosin. As you can see that it's getting real. It's still not hot though. That's what's crazy about it. Usually cigars you get down this close to the end, and the smoke that you draw is just it's hot and it's not even enjoyable. And this is not that way. So I'm gonna keep smoking a little bit more until it does get that way, or until it burns my lips, and then we'll put it out.
And there you go.
And that's how you smoke a cigar.
That's good. We done?
Are you done? I'm not done.
No, we'll just keep it rolling. Maybe we'll get something else in here. Freaking moosin'.
Look, it's a flock of geese.
It's a herd of bison. That's right.
What did you say? It's a flock of moosin'?
Yeah.
And when you were talking, he goes, "Did you see that?
Meissen.
Those Meissen?"
Did you see that Meissen?
Or the Mises.
The Mises. The Mises. The Mises.
They can't see the Twitter comments coming up as we
Yeah.
go.
So if y'all could pick one drink to enjoy with this, other than a Dr. Pepper, which is what you drink with everything,
Or a water?
or a water, what do you think you'd pick?
Sprite. Not really.
Actually, that might not be too
It
bad.
might.
I was expecting him to go, Mr. Pibb.
No, that's like the Antichrist. Man, come on. I'm joking.
If I was gonna pick one drink, it would probably be kind of like maybe a Jack and Coke. You get a little bit of sweetness.
Yeah, I can't do that. I get drunk.
Steve's a weak one.
Steven drinks a beer and he gets a little tipsy.
3 beers, I'm passed out. Someone's carrying me home. I would say if I had to pick another drink to drink it with, I think a nice sweet tea would go good with it.
Huh.
Sweet tea.
Yeah. Next up, sweet tea.
Sweet tea and 4 Kicks.
Sounds good.
Just a good old boy, never meaning no harm. Beats all you never saw.